If I tell you that you can start speaking English confidently by practicing only 10 minutes a day, it may sound too simple to be true. Maybe you are thinking right now, only 10 minutes? That's not enough. And that reaction is completely normal. Most people believe they need hours of study every day. They think they must learn complicated grammar, memorize long vocabulary lists, or join expensive courses before they can speak English. But the truth is very different. The real problem is not time. It is not intelligence. The real problem is that most people never build a simple, consistent speaking habit. They keep learning, but they don't actually speak. What you really need is consistency, a clear method, and the courage to start speaking with what you already know. So let's make one thing clear. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need advanced vocabulary. You do not need to speak like a native speaker. And you do not need to wait until you feel ready, because that moment will never come. What you need is simple. Give 10 minutes every day for at least 30 days and follow a clear system. If you do that without skipping, you will see a real change in how you think and speak in English. Now, imagine this. You wake up in the morning. Your first instinct is to check your phone. You scroll for a few minutes, and 10 minutes are gone. Nothing changes. But today is different. Instead of scrolling, you sit quietly for 10 minutes. No distractions, no noise, just you and your thoughts. At first, it feels strange. You don't know what to say. You feel slow. That's okay. This is exactly where your English journey begins. Not from textbooks, not from grammar rules, but from your own life, your own thoughts, and your own voice. Because real English is not something you memorize, it is something you use. The biggest mistake most learners make is trying to speak perfect English from the beginning. They try to use long sentences, difficult grammar, or advanced words. But when you try to speak beyond your level, your brain slows down. You hesitate. You lose confidence. That's why many people stop speaking. They feel stuck. They feel afraid. And slowly, they choose silence. But speaking English always starts with simplicity. Think about your native language. You know many words, but you speak only what comes naturally. You don't think about grammar rules. You just speak. English should be the same. Start with what you already know. Use simple words. Use simple sentences. That is enough. In the first few days, your goal is simple. Think in your native language and translate into English. Not everything, just simple thoughts. For example, I am at home. I feel tired. I want to learn English. I need to go to work. These are simple, but they are powerful because they are real. Now look around you and describe what you see. This is my room. My room is small. I have a table. I have a chair. I am sitting on the chair. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are training your brain. If you are a student, my class starts at 8. I go to college at 7:30. I study English. I feel nervous, but I want to improve. If you are working, I go to the office. I have a meeting. I am busy today. I don't have time. If you are at home, I cook food. I clean the house. I take care of my family. These sentences are simple, but they build fluency. When simple sentences become automatic, your confidence grows. And when your confidence grows, your brain becomes faster. Now let's talk about your 10-minute routine. In the first 3 minutes, think in your language and translate into English. Speak slowly. Focus on clarity. If you don't know a word, don't stop. Use an easier word. For example, prepare, to make; purchase, to buy; arrive, to come. Your goal is to communicate, not to sound perfect. In the next 5 minutes, speak only in English. No translation, just speak. I wake up at 7. I feel sleepy. I brush my teeth. I drink coffee. I go to work. You can also talk about what you are doing right now. I am sitting in my room. I am listening to this. I am trying to improve my English. Keep going even if your sentences are not perfect. Do not stop to fix every mistake. If you stop too much, your flow breaks. Speaking is like driving. You need to keep moving. In the last 2 minutes, practice questions and answers. Ask, do you work? Where do you live? Why are you learning English? And answer, I work in an office. I live in a small city. I learn English because I want to speak confidently. You can imagine a conversation in your mind. This makes your speaking more natural. Over time, something interesting happens. At first, your brain feels slow. You search for words. You hesitate. After a few days, your brain becomes faster. After 2 weeks, you start thinking directly in English for simple things. After 1 month, you can speak without panic. You may still make mistakes, but you keep speaking. Let's look at a real example. I wake up at 7. I feel sleepy, so I stay in bed for a few minutes. Then I drink water. I check my phone. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get ready for work. I leave my house at 8. I go to the office. I have a lot of work today. I feel busy, but I try to stay calm. This is not perfect English, but it is real speaking, and that is what matters. Another example. In my family, there are 4 members: my father, my mother, my sister, and me. My father works in a company. My mother stays at home. My sister is a student. We have dinner together every day. I love my family. Now let's talk about progress in a real way. In the first 7 days, you may still feel slow, but you will feel more comfortable speaking. After 14 days, your speed improves. Some sentences come automatically. After 30 days, the biggest change is your confidence. You are no longer afraid. You keep speaking even when you make mistakes. And confidence is the foundation of fluency. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to communicate clearly. Now, one important thing, your environment matters. Find a quiet place, no distractions, no noise. These 10 minutes should be focused, because 10 minutes of deep practice is more powerful than 1 hour of distraction. If you want to improve faster, record your voice. At first, it feels uncomfortable, but when you listen to yourself, you notice your mistakes and your progress. After 1 week, you will hear the difference. After 1 month, you will feel more confident. Now let's talk about consistency. Do this every day, not only when you feel motivated, every single day, because consistency creates results. Let me be honest, this method is simple, but not easy. The difficulty is not the technique. The difficulty is discipline. Can you give 10 minutes every day without skipping? If you can, you are already ahead of most people. And if you continue, the results will surprise you. You will express your thoughts more easily. You will answer questions without panic. You will feel less nervous. And slowly, English will become a natural part of your thinking. So from today, do not wait. Do not overthink. Start with this system. Sit for 10 minutes, think, speak, ask, answer. Repeat tomorrow and the next day. One day you will look back and realize something important. You are speaking English, not perfectly, but confidently. And that is real success. Give yourself 10 minutes. That is all it takes to begin. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional video that we thoughtfully selected for you.